Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Future Dimensions 360. As you guys know, in our last tutorial we had talked about indexes as a keys. In our current tutorial we will be learning how we can style ReactJS components. The first method to style ReactJS component is traditional CSS style sheets. There is another method named as inline styling that you guys knows very well. We will be learning today inline styling as well. Another method is CSS Module styling. The last one is CSS-in-JS Modules. CSS-in-JS Module is very broad very broad step. So I would like to cover this step later on in coming series. Today we will be talking about CSS style sheets, inline styling and CSS modules. Let's go ahead in our Visual Code and try to create a new component to learn style sheets. I'll make style sheets component .js. In that one, RFC React functional component, and I'll just change the tag to h1. Save and try to import this style sheet inside my app.js file and try to see it inside my browser. The style sheet is appearing. Let me show you guys how you can create style sheet. Inside component, you can create new file called style sheet.css. Okay, inside that one we can say primary class, and I'll say the color is orange. So the color is orange. Now I have to import this class inside my component. How I can import? By using import, then comma, inside comma, full colon, backslash. I can say style sheet.css. It's imported. So now for using this class, I have to use class name in camel case, and inside that one I will pass primary. Let me show you in my browser. The color changes to orange. This is how we can use traditional style sheets. So this class, now I can make this class, I can use this class on the base of conditions as well. Let me show you how we can use this class on the base of condition. On the base of condition, I can use like this. I can pass props. I can say colors equal to false. And once the color is false, like say color is false, don't show the color inside this. If the color is true, just pass the color. I had received the props, and let me say let class name equal to, if the color is true available, then pass primary class. If the color is not available, the parent component is saying don't show any color, don't pass any class. So let me remove this. I will use curly braces and I can pass the class name here. So let me see now the color is black because I'm passing false from my app component. Once I will make it to true, I'll see the color changes to orange. This is how I can add the classes or CSS classes on the base of conditions. What if I have multiple classes? For example, I'll say I have another class size, and that is saying font size should be, for example, 80 pixel. I have to pass this size class as well. So for using this, I have to change it to wrap my class name with template literals, and then $sign, and then curly braces, and after that I can pass the class name. This is how I can pass multiple classes name. Let me hit save and see the class name. Now the size class is added already into my component. This is how I can use style sheets. So let me move forward and try to show you how we can use inline styling. Let me close this, try to comment out these, and try to create a new component called inline.js. Sorry, the file should be JS, not JSA. So here I'll say RFC React functional component, change it to h1. This one also h1, hit save and try to import inline in my app.js file. Let me show you in my browser. The inline is appearing very normal h1 tag. And let me show you how you can create inline styling. It's very straightforward. You have to create const at the top of your file or of your component, and I can say my styles equals to, and you have to pass object. This object will take your properties of styling. Properties should be in camel keys, like font size should be, for example, full colon. I can say 80 pixel. So how I can pass this style now? Inside h1 tag you can pass style, and within curly braces you have to pass this object. See, now your inline text, the size is 80 pixel. Let me show you how you can add color as well. The second property, if you want to add, just hit comma, enter, and then color, full colons, and let me say it's red. As you guys see, the inline color is red now. Very straightforward how you can use inline styling. Let me show you CSS module based styling. I'll go to my app.js component. By the way, I'll close my components folder and try to create new file inside my source called app styles.css. This is normal styling file. In that one, I will create one class error, and it will say the color is red. Okay. Now I'll create another class, another file named as app styles style dot module dot css. In that one, I can say there is another class succs success, and that will say the color is green. So this is my CSS module, and this is normal CSS. I'll go into my app.js file. I'll hit comment in my inline component, and I'll say h1, and I'll say, for example, normal, or I will say error, because error is coming from this file, and the other one I'll say success. So I have to pass error class here and success here. How can I import my normal style sheet? As I told you in the beginning of this video, import comma full colon slash, then you can use colon slash, and then you can use app style, the file name styles.css, the way you can import the class. And now you can pass this class name in camel case, class name error error. See, your error is now red. Let me show you how you can import the module. The module you can import by using import. You can say styles from, and then inverted commas inside that one colon slash dot slash, and then slash. After that you can say app style dot module dot css. So this is how you can import your module, CSS module. This class how you can pass by using curly braces styles dot succes. So let's go ahead and see your success is green. So you guys see how you can create module CSS, how you can create normal CSS as well. Let me show you another way. Let me uncomment this inline component, and let's go inside inline component. Let me remove these styles, and let me say class name, and class name is error. There is no module I had created here in this inline component. This error, let me show you, this inline is still red. This is why, because I am passing this error class. Let me remove, see, it's black. I passed, it's red. So from where this CSS is appearing? The CSS is appearing from this CSS file that I import my app.js component. So in case you are creating normal CSS and you are importing it into a component, it will be applicable to all your child components. But in case if you are using CSS modules, you cannot use them in your child component. Let me try it out. let me copy this one and let me show you. If I go to my child component, I'll try to use my style.success. You guys can see style is not defined. So CSS modules you cannot apply outside the file where you had imported only. Like for example, you had created some module CSS for one file, you can import it into that file and you can use it into that file only. Like here I had imported my module in app.js. It is usable for app.js file only. No other file can access the classes available inside appstyle.module.css. So module will help you to not duplicate classes, and it will help you for any kind of mismatch classes where naming convention matches, or a lot of problem that is happening in case of global CSS you are using. I hope you guys understand it. Thank you very much for today's tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe and like our channel. Goodbye. Allah Hafiz.